It's a typical day at the Charlotte Bilingual Preschool. Kids playing in the sandbox, hanging around the playhouse, and well, just being kids.
Charlotte Bilingual Preschool has been around since 1999, 20 years. This is our 20th anniversary.
The school formed in response to community need, with a growing Latino population, especially on Charlotte's east side.
We were noticing that Spanish-speaking children did not have a place to get ready for kindergarten, and they were starting kindergarten behind.
Voy a buscar un pedacito de tela y voy a hacer un bolsillito.
Here, English-speaking preschoolers are introduced to Spanish, while Spanish-speaking children are introduced to English. The hope is to better educate everyone for the years ahead.
She is learning English and Spanish, and she likes mathematics. I'm like the teachers, and I like all in this school.
And I just think later in life, knowing 2 languages can get you pretty much any job, and it makes you more marketable down the line.
For its first 19 years, the school offered half-day preschool programs. But since many parents work full-time, the school was losing children to other full-day pre-K programs.
We talked to our families. We asked them if they could use extended day, and 99 families of like 100 said yes, we need it.
So for this school year, Charlotte Bilingual applied and was accepted to become part of the full-day Meck Pre-K program.
So we were super excited to see how much better prepared our children will be for kindergarten with a 6.5-hour day.
Now operating in its second school year, Meck Pre-K is completely free for qualifying families.
Honestly, when I told my husband that she was going to be able to go for free, he's like, "Come again?" And I said, "Yeah, for free." And he's like, "Sign her up."
The word is starting to spread about Meck Pre-K as well. So folks are reaching out to us saying, "Hey, I hear of this new initiative. What can I do to be a part of it?"
The goal of the program? Get kids ready for kindergarten. Studies have shown direct correlation between 3rd grade reading levels and high school graduation rates, and it all begins at preschool.
Without a high-quality preschool education, half of those children will not make the 3rd grade reading test, which leads to 1/4 of them dropping out of high school.
Thanks to an increase in funding for Mecklenburg County, as well as donations from the private sector, the number of students enrolled in Meck Pre-K has more than doubled since last school year.
We have received over 1,900 applications for year 2, with 1,600 of those families been eligible to qualify for the program.
We gonna make rainbows? Let's see.
A similar story is taking place at the Genesis 1 full-day preschool in the Hickory Grove area of East Charlotte.
Did you try? Okay, let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Pull it.
The preschool has been open for 16 years, but this is the first school year it's aligned with Meck Pre-K.
We wanted to expand because we figured with other centers around offering Meck Pre-K that 4-year-olds would probably just, attach to those centers. So that's when we came about and decided to expand for Meck Pre-K, and I think it was a great decision to make.
Genesis 1 oversees 58 kids in all, 16 of which are part of the Meck Pre-K program.
Because we do a lot of reading, I have seen them go from not being able to sit and listen to a story to they absolutely love story time. For instance, we did Goldilocks and the 3 Bears. This is Goldilocks and I like the 3 bears, and they can tell you which one is the bigger bear, which one is the smaller bear, what happened, what did they eat, and how did she get there. So it's really, really a good feeling to be able to nurture that love for reading.
In its inaugural school year, Meck Pre-K enrolled 600 students across 33 classrooms with 66 teachers at 20 different locations. The program was open to a family of 4 with a net income of just over $55,000. This school year, enrollment numbers have more than doubled, with more than 1,200 students across 69 classrooms with 138 teachers at 37 different locations, with family net incomes increased to just over $77,000. And another major expansion is on tap for next school year, with nearly 1,900 students across 105 classrooms and 210 teachers, with family net income limits increased to $103,000. With all that growth, that puts qualified teachers in high demand.
So our teachers are actually employed through their private child care centers. So we were able to support our child care directors in locating teachers with advertising, recruiting. We attended career fairs. I attended a fair here with CPCC as well as UNT Charlotte to recruit teachers.
I had heard about Meck Pre-K, and I really, really wanted to come back to working with the 3s and the 4s and 5s because I started out in that area. And so I was like, okay, now I have an opportunity to get back to where one of my passions is what definitely at this age group.
The long-term goal in all of this, eventually provide free pre-K programs to every 3- and 4-year-old in the county, regardless of family income. But that's still a few years off.
That's the ultimate goal.
But for now, it's one school, one teacher, one student, and one step at a time. For Carolina Impact, I'm Jason TERZIS reporting.